we just walked to the pickup spot for the Glaciarium.
Glaciarium, which is a museum for the glacier. So
Calafate Glacier.
Yes. So we're gonna check it out to learn more about the glacier so we can appreciate our visit tomorrow.
Yes, so we'll be very informed. They have a free shuttle starting at noon every day, I believe, from noon to 6, and it runs every hour. And they're very punctual, so you gotta be here at 12 if you wanna get the first one. Yeah. We're the last one, so hopefully we'll be able to make it on. We were right at the cutoff. We were the last two and we didn't make it, so we're gonna just wait for the next one, which is in about an hour, and just chill here. All right, it's here. This time we got fewer people, so everyone's gonna make it on. The wait wasn't too bad, so we just ended up waiting. Here we go. And we made it. Now we're gonna buy a ticket. They're $20 or 20,000 Argentine pesos per adult. So that's like $18, around 18. Okay, we just got the tickets, and you have an option to buy a ticket for the Glacier Bar, which is right behind me. Jose and I have already been to ice bars, and we felt that we didn't need to pay extra money to freeze our butts off. So we are not going into there. But I think it's a, you know, you do it once kind of thing. So if you would want to do that, then do it at least once. Now we're going into the museum part. Before heading out to see the famous Perito Moreno Glacier, we highly recommend stopping by this glaciarium in El Calafate. It's not just a museum, it's a full experience. The exhibits are super interactive and actually make you understand how glaciers form and move, and how the current climate is affecting them today. There's a movie theater showing a short movie about the glacier, immersive visuals, and even a virtual reality area. It's not just informative, but it's a fun, fascinating intro to the incredible natural wonder we were about to see.
Science explanation with Jose. A glacier is formed just by pressure and constant layers of snow on top of snow on top of snow. So by the weight of it, it compacts and then it melts and then it fusions into ice. So you start with accumulation zone, which is high and cold, and then you have the ablation zone, which is hot and
Warmer.
And warmer. And then it just moves all the way to the end. So it's snow that is accumulating here, and then it's ablating here, and then it's just growing. It's a continuous growth. We learn a lot in this museum.
What I learned is that the glacier is actually a UNESCO site, World Heritage Site. It's also considered one of the only glaciers that's actually growing in size. Most glaciers are melting due to climate change, but this one is actually growing.
And I'm very excited about this glacier. I'm pretty sure it's one of those things that you can see a lot, you can hear a lot, but until you are there and you see the monumental thing, you're not gonna appreciate it.
Yeah, we're glad that we learned about it before we went. We will see you tomorrow. Good morning. It's 8 a.m. and we are driving to Perito Moreno Glacier right now. It's about an hour and 20-minute drive, and we are driving our own car. We felt like it was better than taking a tour, so we have time to explore and not be rushed. And we spoke to a couple yesterday. They visited the glacier, and and they showed us some videos of the glacier falling off. So hopefully we'll get to see that today. They said it happens all the time, and you can hear the loud booms of the ice falling into the water. We will have a scenic drive on the way over there, so it'll be nice. Checkpoint of the entrance to the park, and they just asked for our tickets to enter. It is 8:41, so it took us 40 minutes to get to the entrance of the park. You can see the sun rising over the peaks, and they're hitting the snow-capped peaks, and it's like this pinkish color, and it's so beautiful. And then we have a lake to the side of us and the fall leaves. This is quite the drive. We're pulling in to where the boats leave from to go near the glacier. We're not going to do that today because it was a little expensive. So yep, this is where most, I think maybe all the ferries leave from. And the glacier is right around the corner, so you can just drive your car right here and then park and then just walk on the ferry to the glacier. It took around 30 minutes to get here from the entrance of the park, just so you can time yourself. We made it to the beginning of the boardwalk part of the park.
Your destination is on the left.
And because it's 37 degrees outside, I'm going to gear up. It's cold outside. So right behind us is the map of the whole walk, and it's actually, you can walk pretty far.
So what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna go all the way here and then go back up, probably have lunch, and then go back down again and do the other side of it.
It's 9:30 right now and it's not crowded, so hopefully we'll get one of the walks in before lunch, before it gets pretty crowded. The sun is not shining onto the end of the glacier, so we think that maybe there won't be any falls right now until the sun starts shining and kind of melting away the snow. And that will be probably in about an hour, you think?
Most likely, yeah.
One of the best ways to experience the glacier is by walking the network of meadow walkways that wind along the front of the glacier, and that's exactly what we did today. They are super well built with different routes and viewpoints that spread over nearly 5 kilometers. That's around 3 miles. You can take your time, stop at different platforms, and see the glacier from all angles. It's super accessible, and honestly, the views were incredible. Nice when there's no people here. But it's gonna get probably crowded very quickly once the buses start rolling in.
Alright, we just made it to the start of the red trail, which is the inferior part of the trekking. So you're gonna see the glacier from the bottom, which is will give you a better perspective of how high that wall is, which is around 70 meters on the high side. So a building pretty much.
We just heard one of the I don't know, ice parts of the glacier fall into the water, and it was
Yes.
in the little cove over there.
Yeah, and
You
it
can
was
hear it, and it was
you
small,
can start feeling and hearing the vibrations and the glacier breaking here. So it's pretty interesting. First time experiencing this, and it's awesome so far. So now we're gonna get closer to the bottom and see how that looks.
You can hear the cracking of the ice every now and then, and it's really cool. You're like, where is it? Where is it gonna fall? Where is it cracking? Just a vast piece of ice, but it is incredible. I mean, oh
The other side.
yeah, something just fell. We heard it, and it's cracking again.
There was a big one somewhere.
Yeah. Oh. After seeing the sun come over the mountain and shine on the glacier, we are grabbing a quick bite to eat, and then we're gonna come back and try to see some ice breaking off. We saw a couple. No really big ones yet, but I think they'll come in the afternoon when the sun heats up the glacier a little bit more. It is super packed now. It's 11 o'clock and it's super packed with all these buses and vans, all these tour groups. And we're in the cafeteria right now, and it is super expensive, so we are eating some leftovers from last night. But yeah, it's pretty crazy out there. After some snacks and coffee, we are now going to try to get to a good viewpoint and watch the glacier. We're at the lower terrace of the yellow lookout, the yellow trail lookout, and we just saw like a massive chunk fall into the water, and it moved this bigger piece of ice out. The waves were so powerful. I zoomed in. And after looking at the glacier for 2 hours, we did not see another fall, but we were glad to see some. And to kind of reiterate, the glacier has a cycle. During the summer, I mean, of course, it recedes back, and then the winter time it grows, it slides down more and comes closer to the shore. But it's a cycle. The parts of the glacier falling off are part of the cycle. So this is actually one of the only glaciers growing in the world. Eventually, it will get to land again and then make the arc, and then the bridge will collapse, and that happens every few years.
And this is how the Perito Moreno Glacier adventure ends. See you on the next episode.